The law offices of Spar Bernstein with two locations in New York, 2901 White Plains Road in the Bronx and 225 Broadway in Manhattan. Call now to make appointments at
1-800-LAWLINK.
Good morning.
Yes, morning. And the squeeze with us this morning. Hello. Hello.
Squeeze is right here. Brad Bernstein is right here. And we're ready. Brad, say good morning, man.
Hey, how are you?
Yes. Hi, Brad. How you doing?
Wonderful, thank you very much.
You sound a little distant. Yes.
I'm distant because I'm distant from the microphone, and also Jamaica's far away from where I'm sitting.
All right, Jamaica is far away. All right, we are all far away.
Yeah,
from
am I
each
closer
other.
now? I'm closer now to the microphone. You hear me better?
Much closer. Yes,
Okay,
we can
fine.
hear you.
Yes.
All right, let's go with the immigration link. We have callers lined up. Caller, good morning. Go right ahead.
Good morning.
Yes, go ahead, ma'am.
How are you?
Not too bad.
Yeah, I just want to find out how long does it take for a person filed for from 2005. The daughter is in her 30s, and her father's filed for her since January 2005. I don't know if her father is a citizen or, not citizen. But
She's
I know he filed for her in January 2005.
And she's single.
Yeah, yes, man, she's single.
And how old did you say she was?
She will be 37 this year, and she was
Okay.
filed for, I think.
All right. If the father is a permanent resident and never becomes a citizen. Okay, well, I'll give you both. I'll give you answers to both, okay?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. If the father is a permanent resident and never becomes a citizen, then the daughter is waiting about 6 more years.
She has to be 6 more years.
Probably. If the father is a citizen or becomes a citizen, the daughter will probably be waiting 3 to 4 years.
3 to 4 more years
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
from 2005.
Correct.
Yes.
So it would be that would be 10 years.
Unfortunately.
I'll check for me more better easier then. 2005 she filed for January. How many years leave from that then?
That's what he said.
3 to
6
4
more
years.
If he's a citizen, 3 to 4 years. If he's not a citizen and never becomes one, it's what, 8 years, Brad?
6 to 8 years.
6 to 8. 6 to 8 more years.
Yeah,
from where we are
nobody
now.
said this was a fair process. This is just long and tedious, unfortunately.
Okay then.
All right, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
All right, then take good care. Let's go on to our next caller. We're in the immigration link. Brad Bernstein is online. Good morning, caller. Speak with us.
Good morning, Donna Hope.
Yes, morning.
Just want to find out. Morning, Brad.
Morning.
Okay, I just want to find out. My husband is going to the embassy to get a visa. Do I have to go with him? Because I have mine for 10 years now. Would it help if I go with him?
No, I wouldn't go with him.
I shouldn't go
Actually,
with
I
him?
wouldn't go with him because sometimes the immigration, if your husband gets denied and they have you there and they have your passport there, they could always take it out on you if they really dislike your husband and cancel your visa. So I would stay away. It's not. They're going to see in the application that you have a visa.
Okay, all right. Thanks very much.
Okay.
All right, caller.
All right.
Let's
Dr.
move on
Hope.
to another call. Yes, sir.
Can I interject here and just take
Go
about
right ahead,
take 2 minutes to
please.
just
Yes.
clear up a couple of things here? I just want to have folks understand that this is what we call the immigration link, where we give free information, free advice on the airwaves each and every single Monday for approximately half an hour. However, last week we had so many people calling directly Spar Bernstein and asking for free advice. And I'll let you folks know that when you call the law offices of Spar Bernstein directly to speak with any of the attorneys, yes, they are number one here in the United States. However, when you call them directly, there is a fee. There's a consultation fee that you'll have to pay. All right? And yes, they do accept the payments over the phone. They do
Western Union.
They do several mediums of payments. But I just want to make it clear that if you call that number, 212-227-3636, to speak with Brad Bernstein, do be prepared to make some kind of payment for the consultation.
And this is why we tell them this is the free. This is the time when
This
you
is the
talk
time
to
to
him for
call and
free.
get your free advice.
Right. On the air, it is free. Off
Right.
air, it is not.
It is not.
Right.
All right,
So we have to make
callers,
that very
remember
clear.
that. Now is the time you call and talk with Brad Bernstein for free on our regular numbers. After midday in Jamaica, you call Brad Bernstein, then you have to pay.
Right.
Good morning, caller. Go ahead. Hello?
Hello, morning.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, my mom filed for us here in Jamaica in '98, and we have been hearing from the embassy.
We got some documents, which is the affidavit of support processing fee that was to be paid. No, I did not pay that $70. But recently, about last week, I got another document, which is the immigrant visa application processing fee, which is for $380. Now, what I want to know is if that $70 was not being paid by me, should I still go ahead with the processing of the document that they sent me now for the $380?
Yes, follow their instructions.
Okay, because I was sort of worried because I did not pay that $70.
No, just follow their instructions.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you so much.
All right.
All right, caller.
Always
And
follow the instructions from the National Visa Center.
And
That's
if
good
she
advice.
hasn't paid, if she hasn't paid, will
If she hasn't paid the $70, they'll figure it out and they'll write you. And if you don't have to pay the $70, then you don't pay it. And if you get away with it, people get away with it.
Okay,
Just
but
follow
just
their
the
instructions. Correct.
And nothing more.
Right.
All right, and remind our callers we are in the immigration link. It's a Monday, and between 11:30 and midday here in Jamaica, we make way for you to talk with Brad Bernstein from the law offices of Spar Bernstein in New York. This is the time when you talk to him for free. If you call us now on our regular numbers, 1-888-991-4430, 925-7172, 755-3985, 969-6933, 952-4081 or 952-0145. You can talk with the immigration lawyer Brad Bernstein for free. If you do not talk with him now for free up to midday in Jamaica, then when you call his law offices 212-227-3636, you pay for that.
And I just want to, right, and I also
making it very clear, yes.
And I also want to say, Dr. Hope, that I do personally believe that approximately 50% of the cases or situation that comes about, you need an attorney, okay? Sometimes it will cost you more if you don't seek an attorney initially, and that's the reason why I say be very careful, listen to Brad Bernstein, follow the instructions. If it's a little bit complicated, it's best to pay that consultation fee at least, okay? Because
and save yourself a lot of time.
Exactly. Brad, what's your consultation fee?
It is $120.
Okay, U.S. that is.
$120 US.
Yes.
Yes, we make it clear. Good morning, caller. Go ahead. Yes. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, you're on the air. Go ahead. You're on the air. Talk to the immigration lawyer. Yes, go ahead, sir.
I just want to know how long the application takes to prove some of the filings for you.
Could you repeat the question?
How long? Yeah, I heard. How long? When is he going to get through once the application is approved? It depends on what application we're talking about, and it depends when it was filed. So fill me in.
I'm married child.
I'm sorry. Say it again.
You filed for a married child.
You filed for a married child?
Yes.
You're a citizen?
No, my sister's filing for a married child in Jamaica.
Okay, you're the married child who's being filed for?
Yes, sir.
Okay, when did your mom or pops file for you?
2004.
Okay, you got about 5-6 years. Maybe less, 4 years, 4 to 5 years. I'll 4 to 5 years. Probably closer to 4. They're up to February 15th, 2000 right now. They're actually moving pretty fast. So maybe even less than 4 years. Okay? It's always Dr. Hope and Squeeze, it's always an inexact science when you say how long is it going to be. Simply because all I could do is estimate on how it's been moving in the past. But you hear it in all different facets of life. Past performance doesn't mean future performance. So I don't know how fast or slow the visa waiting list will move in the future. I can only guesstimate based on how it's been moving in the past.
Which is why you give a period of time instead of an exact time.
Right.
And we also have to make it very clear that Brad Bernstein does not work with the immigration,
U.S. government.
The U.S. government.
Right. I am not the U.S. government.
He's a private, independent attorney.
Well, some people think you're the visa person because they call and ask.
They do.
So I don't know about that. You know.
No.
Right. No, I do not have any printing presses, unfortunately.
All right, you're up and above board, giving legal advice and providing the service that is necessary.